Hey, I'm Nate, and today we're making ourselves the carrot cake that I get asked to make the most. All right, let's get into it. What we've got for this is dry ingredients and wet ingredients. The oven's preheating, that's going to 180 degrees Celsius, and yeah, get them all mixed together. 2 cups plain flour, 2 teaspoons baking soda, half a teaspoon fine sea salt, table salt's fine I'm sure, teaspoon and a half of cinnamon, give or take. That'll do us. Whisk and whisk. Everything cozying up to everything else. Set it aside. And wet ingredients. Wet ingredients, 1 1/4 cups vegetable oil, 1 cup of white sugar, maybe a bit extra, it's fine. 1 cup loosely packed brown sugar, splot. So we've got the oil and both sugars in here now. We're just going to give those a mix up. We have our eggs that we need to add. We're going to add those one at a time though. So just get these combined a wee bit. Give them a nice mix. Get those all looking beautiful. And then add our eggs. Terrible egg crack, but no shell, so it's okay. All the eggs are combined. That is a nice smooth consistency, exactly what you want. What this is going to do is jump in there with those flour ingredients and form our batter. Okay, so trick for young players, do all your chopping of your nuts and grating your carrots and things before you start all of your batter, so it's a little bit smoother, but that's okay. We're going to get into it. Half a cup of chopped walnuts is what we're going to go with. We're going to put a chunk of this into the cake and then leave some aside for decorating the top. And then we need 5 medium-sized carrots. I'm not going to put you through all of this. I'll get into that and we'll see you back here soon. Great, so I got my workout in for the day, grating these things. If anyone's got any tips for how to keep carrots just on the board or in the general vicinity while you're grating them, leave it in the comments because I'm always a mess. I'm going to now combine all of these things together in one nice large bowl, get them all mixed up. That'll be our batter, and then that's going in the oven. So I got myself a large mixing bowl. We're going to get all of the lovely wet ingredients, sugar, oil, eggs, etc. into there. And then what we want to do is we want to get the dry ingredients and we want to mix those through, but do it in thirds. So you want to add a third, mix, get it combined, add another third, mix, get it combined, etc., etc. And then we'll put the carrots and the walnuts in. So with your spatula, just making sure you're getting right around the sides, getting all the flour off and getting it all combined in with that wet mixture. Right, so as you can see, that's all nicely combined in there. We've got all the wet and dry ingredients together. So now in with our walnuts and our carrots. I'm measuring out 3 cups from what we grated. It should be around about the same, but I like to try and be precise. I know other people are all about baking's about just, you know, throwing whatever in, but I'm not one of those bakers. And funnily enough, I should have been one of those bakers. It's okay. Great, so we're just folding this mixture together now, getting all the carrots and walnuts combined and spread through, and then we'll be able to get to greasing our pans and getting this in the oven. See you there. So we need to line a cake tin. Need to line 2 of them actually for this recipe. We're going to split it so that we've got 2 layers of our cake. To do that, for me, what I do is I just take my base of my cake tin, pop it on my cooking paper, and then take a reasonably sharp knife and just go around the edge of it. I am sure there's a better way to do this, and if anyone wants to let me know how that is, feel free. We've got that lined and then just a bit of butter around the outside of the pan, just to make sure. Like I said, no disasters. Someone needs this for tomorrow. Beautiful, so cake batter's all ready, tins are lined, let's get this cake batter in there and get them in the oven. Awesome, I've done my best at getting them even, they look pretty good. I'm just actually gonna throw them on some kitchen scales just to give them a measure and see, just to make sure that I haven't like gone completely out of whack. Great, so these are basically even now. They're going to go in the oven 35 to 45 minutes or until they're done, and then we'll get them out and cool them down. Right, I've got a little bit of time. I'm going to go get myself some dinner, and I'll see you guys back here soon. They look like they're done. We've got them out. Let's have a bit of a look. That is what we've got on both of those lovely cakes. Nice and even. I did switch them in the shelves in the oven about halfway through just to make sure. But if we just pop a knife into that one now and pull it out, that's coming out nice and clean. These are done. What we're going to do now is we need a cooling rack. We're going to pop them out of here. Cooling rack attained. We're just going to pop them out, stick them on here, cover them so that there's no little bugs or flies that get on them, and come back when they're cool to ice them. So that is cake one onto our cooling tray. As you can see, they're quite thin. That's intentional. As I say, it's a 2-layer cake. We're going to ice through the center with some cream cheese icing. So we'll get the second one done, get them cooling. We're going to come back. You've got to make sure they are completely cool before you ice them, otherwise your ice melts. It's a disaster. God, I almost lost them. Last step, this is the cool one. We've got our cooled cakes here. Got our bowl. What we're going to do is combine our 200 grams of cream cheese, 150 grams of butter, just softened. Little secret ingredient for your cream cheese icing if you want a little bit of lemon flavour through it. I understand the people I'm making this for do like lemon, so we're going to put 2 tablespoons of lemon juice in. And the messy bit, 4 cups of icing sugar. I'm making a bit more than I think I'm going to need because I've got to ice in between the cakes and then on top of it. So if you don't think you need this much, that's okay. But if you do, then make it. And if you end up with extra at the end, guess who gets to eat it? Now let's get into some whipping. That's taken a bit of elbow grease to get it done, but there's a bit of a shot of our lovely cream cheese icing. Now let's get it on this cake. Awesome, so that's our cake all decorated. There it is, the finished product. I'm going to try not to drop it. We'll just pop the lid on that and throw it in the fridge overnight, and we'll do a delivery in the morning. That's how you make a carrot cake. See you next time. Cheers.